Alright, hello everyone, this is Malikicowtipper bringing you another game of StarCraft 2. Today my opponent is going to be Mdizz, who is apparently a 4v4 gold player, but is only 1v1 in the gold league, so today our replay will be taking place on Blistering Sands. So, give this a second to load up right here. So, I am in the upper 2 o'clock position as the red Zerg versus Mdizz again as the blue Zerg down in the lower left-hand position. So map on Blistering Sands, not really a map that overly favors Zerg in my opinion, but I have managed to do a pretty decent job recently on this map. Reasons I don't like it, there's a lot of choke points, there's a lot of places where, you know, if it's a Terran player or even a Protoss player, Colossuses, siege tanks on these dips, really important to spread creep considering that the rush distance is actually pretty low, so it's easy to get it. If you can cover these expansions before he expands, you're in a really good position. So sending out a scout right away on this map, especially against a Zerg player, I really like to know what I'm dealing with right off the bat. I want to know when that pool goes down because I normally 14 extractor, 13 drone, 14 pool, and you know, if you're going to play against a Zerg player who's going to try to 6 pool you, can be in a pretty bad position there, even though you might be doing better economically. That doesn't matter if 6 to 8 Zerglings run into your base before you have anything done, so just going to set a little movement pattern on this guy. At some point I will anyway. Now he's just going to chill here for a second. So, Mdizz sending out his Overlord. I'm probably just going to go and chill outside my base, watching what I'm doing. I'm going to have this guy chill over here, looking at the income tab. He has got me 13 harvesters to 10 right now, and that's just because my macro generally slips a little bit while I'm trying to do the scouting. I need to just lay down an entire scouting path. Kind of going to see that right here. So, match 7 harvesters, and there goes his pool. I'm pretty sure I caught that. Yep, I did catch that. So, knowing that, I will feel very comfortable laying down my pool at 14, going for an extractor, bringing me to 12, training another drone up right now. And looking at the income tab, we're both tied right about now. You know, he might have had a little gain from droning up just a little quicker than me. His pool's gonna go up. So, my strategy every time I play Zerg v Zerg, very similar to Terran's strategy actually, is get a quick bangling, and my goal is hopefully going to be to blow up his expansion if he takes one, or go in here, blow up every one of these little guys on his mineral line right there, and just hopefully cause some general mayhem and destruction. Bringing up right here, gonna tech quickly to hopefully have that 100 gas, you know, around the time that my spawning pool finishes. If you're paying attention, I definitely won't have that. As far as that goes, staying pretty even on the drone. He's gonna send a scout through here, gonna catch that my spawning pool, nearly finished. He's gonna deploy some wings over here. Let's check out the army tab. And right now, he's got 50 mineral worth of Zerglings out there, and I will not be matching that as of right now, but, you know, that'll be okay. If he sends 2 Zerglings in, my workers will easily be able to handle that, but he's going to do a gas steal now. Interestingly enough, he's going to let this gas steal complete. I'm not really quite sure why, if he just slipped up on his macro, or hope that would slow me down, but I really hadn't planned on getting my second extractor right now anyway, so it won't be too big of a letdown. I do have some wings coming out here. Got my queen almost finished. He already has his queen out, already injecting. Checking out the income tab. Now, still pretty even on the income, but he has been out macroing me just a little bit this game so far. Doesn't have the second extractor up, which, something, like I said, I hadn't really planned on doing right now anyway. Queen gonna go here, gonna claw you motherfuckers, go down. So, there we go. Gonna take that out, and let's see here. I have not spotted his Overlord over there, although his Overlord, honestly, is not doing him any good over there. He can see what's going on over here, and now his vision is shot. So, he has no idea that I have the Bangling nest down, does not know that I'm morphing Banglings, and will be continuing to outdrill me though. I'm thinking I will go for my second extractor right now. Second queen. Gonna be some pretty interesting queen play coming out in this map, so hopefully you guys enjoy. Definitely something that you can do if you're worried about early Void Ray Harass, early Banshees, you know. Get a few queens out on the field, they can absolutely work wonders. They can outrange almost everything when it comes to air attack, and even a Spore Crawler or two will literally do wonders. Against Zerg, the Spore Crawlers will pretty much eat the enemies alive. He's got his speed tech done, very good timing right before they get to my base. For me, my speed tech is just starting to think about going out, but, you know, with these Banglings I've got here, he's all like, oh sweet, he hasn't expanded yet, I'm going to throw down my expansion, probably right at this 300 mineral mark right here. army tab, he has outspent me, but that's really okay because even 2 or 3 of these banglings would easily waste all of these zerglings. He does have some roaches coming in here, which bangling's not really the best against roaches, but still will definitely help clear out the zerglings and make it a lot easier for the few lings waiting on their speed to get that cleared up. He's sending out overlords to the expansions. I like this play from the Zerg player. Definitely gives him, you know, a lot more map control. He knows what I'm going to be doing. I decided to send an overlord, one of my overlords out over here. He's just kind of chilling, looking all nasty and stuff. Going back to the base over here, continuing just to pump zerglings, you know, just pump, you know, economic units. Probably a little bit of a mistake on my part. I could be expanding right at this point. You know, we're doing something, but I'm actually planning on pushing out. I really like early aggressive plays against Zerg players, because what I've found is that most Zerg players will try to quick tech to Mdizz, which is something that I will definitely be doing if I would decide to get my lair at any point in this game. So right now, I can see with my overlord over here that he's trying to break down the rocks and run him up. I'm going to surround these roaches, get a good surround. Roaches can't really use their ass and slide up that close, so you can really make short work of them. Blowing up these Zerg, taking them out. And check out the units lost right here. He has lost quite a bit more than I have. Now I'm going to position these Zerg right here. I'm going to wait for some reinforcements. I'm going to continue, as you can see right here, from the production tab, to put out 14 units of Zerglings. And now I decide that it's a good time to get in my lair, because who doesn't like a lair? So he's got his expansion going up here for income. You know, for having that expansion up and having it up for a while, you know, I only see, there's the second queen right there, no creep tumors, does have a spine crawler going up. He's probably anticipating some type of attack. Well, his overlord's telling him that he's going to get attacked. My queens are going to try to take care of him, but I'm going to spoil it for you guys. He's going to get away with like 6 health. 23, 15, 6, there we go. So running up, got Hero Roach up here. Heroes die anyway, so. Moving up, now I only have 2 banglings now. I'm going to morph a bunch more banglings outside of his base right now. Banglings without their centrifugal hooks, which, being that I don't have lair, I won't have, are quite slow. I don't like moving them around the map, so I've found that running my Zerglings up, morphing the banglings right before I need them is good. Now I'm going to send in my Zerglings, hopefully kill these workers, and then kill this hatchery out here with saving the banglings. I want to save the banglings for, you know, this mineral line back here, for taking out some critical piece of tech, which already has that spire up and running. It's something that, you know, I'd like to do at some point. Threw down an Evo chamber. I'm going to go for +1 on the attack, just because I intend on using, you know, quite a few of these little lings throughout the map, so I figure it's a good thing to have. And then, just too many roaches right there to really do anything with that attack, you know, getting a few Zerglings through, but these 2 queens, the spine, really not going to let me do all that much with it, but I am now ahead on the harvester count, and units lost. You know, he's lost quite a bit more than me. Nice transfuse, keeping the queens alive. Expansion's down, and I feel free to expand at this point. But I did spot the spire, spotted the roach den, so I know what he's got going on, and I am expecting to see some Mdizz at any time right now. Now, probably should be building another queen, which totally not doing. I'm just going to continue to spam these Zerglings, and wow, there's a lot of Zerglings coming out. If I don't do something soon, gotta be expanding at some point. There we go, expansion's going up, and there come the first 2 Mutalisks now. 2 Mutalisks at this point, really not going to be able to do all that much on their own. He's going to rush forward, probably, yep, saw my queens up there. He's going to pull back. He knows that 2 Mutalisks can't take out 2 queens. They don't stand a chance. In these lings, I'm just going to kind of chill them out in front of his base. And he's going to fly these guys off and run away for this time. Probably going to continue to build up and try to fund some Mdizz. Now, one thing, for a Zerg player, it's really tough to fund Mutalisks off of just one base. And you can see that, you know, most of what's going up right now, sorry, wrong one, are a lot of Zerglings. He's just trying to get an army up and running, trying to get something to match mine in case I push out. And, you know, that has not allowed him to re-drone up. His income is still quite a bit lower than mine. As you can see here, a lot of banglings coming in, and this is going to be the money shot. If I wouldn't have